Hi, my name's Matt, and this is Skyrim. And I'm here today in Dawnstar to do the quest Waking Nightmare to receive the Daedric artefact, the Skull of Corruption. So Dawnstar is here on the map, as I'm sure everybody knows by now. When you first arrive at Dawnstar, you'll hear a conversation going on between Erendor, who is some kind of priest, a priest of Mara, I believe, and a couple of other NPCs where they complain of nightmares plaguing the inhabitants. Now Erendor believes he can fix that, and he asks you to join him. Now, having been here before, unfortunately we've missed that whole conversation, but once that's out of the way, you're able to come back to the inn, which is just here. The Wind Caller, I think it's called. Wind Peak? The Wind Peak Inn, where we should find Erendor.
We should head on inside.
And there he is. Looks like he's about to follow a prostitute into her room. Well, he's a priest of Mara. Oh, she's a bard. That's good.
What troubles you, my daughter?
What's wrong with everyone around here?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Well, that bard can't be helping. Don't be ridiculous. Dreams are harmless.
In any other circumstance, I'd agree with you. However, these aren't normal dreams. The Daedric Lord Vermina's voracious hunger for memories is responsible for these visions. The nightmares are an echo of her presence as she feeds.
Wouldn't she be a Daedric princess? What's your plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean return? You've been there?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
Well, I do think he's hiding something, but I'll keep that to myself for now. I trust you. How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Who is the Daedric
Vermina
Lord?
resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
What does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Okay, let's go.
I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Why the clapping? Okay, I'll follow you. Go on then. Thank you. I'm more of a Debella man myself. But you know, Mara's good too. So, we are just going to follow this chap to the temple, which is very close indeed. In fact, we can see it on the map because I've been there before. It's so close. There we are. Getting a little bit of drift, it seems, so I'll try and correct that shortly. Would you like to go and I'll follow you? Thank you very much. It's nice to see that he uses
a
these.
chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
I didn't quite catch that.
The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
So currently a priest of Mara, but he seems to know quite a lot about the worship of Vermina in there. Highly suspicious. I just wish he'd run a bit faster. If I run, will he follow? Will you follow? Are you at a set speed and I just have to wait? Come on, chap. You can move faster than that. Yes, there we go. He will actually run. Now, if memory serves, I'm about to be attacked by ice wraiths. They generally spawn up here. Oh, and he started to walk slowly again. Or maybe he's just following the path. Are you running? He's running. Here we are. There is at least one polar bear there, so let's just prepare for trouble. Three of the buggers. Okay. Luckily, not an endangered species in Skyrim. They are absolutely everywhere. If a polar bear tried to eat me in real life, I might even let it. There are too many humans in the world, not enough polar bears. I certainly wouldn't brutalise it with a mace like she just did. Here we are inside the temple, and this part I think is the Temple of Mara. That doesn't look very Mara-like though, does it? I mean, 3 heads, 2 of which are serpentine. There's a bit of a skull motif going on there. That is a bit scary. Where am I? Where are the other 2? Where did they go? This will be the Temple of Mara. Yes, there we go. Or shrine. Where are the other 2? What happened there? Did I do something wrong? Is there another entrance? Oh, I have to speak to him. Well, what's your excuse, Ilya? Why didn't you follow me?
Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
This temple was... No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Okay, I've dealt with miasma in Dwarf Fortress. Didn't put my dwarves to sleep, though. Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
We'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it.
Become clear.
In you go. Ilya, follow me this time, not Erendor. Thank you. I despair of the poor child. Her memory is awful.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
No, Ilya. What's she doing?
Yes, my daughter.
Okay, Ilya, once more.
Yes, my daughter.
Come on now.
What is it I can help with?
I'm right behind you.
Well, I wish you were. So, we'll be doing this quest without Ilya. I hope I am still able to put out the necessary DPS without her assistance. We'll see. I think the Mace of Molag Bal, which I collected yesterday, will help.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
He's melting his way through solid stone. What a man. Oh, it's an illusion. Well, no danger of Ilya following.
Go to the source of the nightmare. Over here.
We have another follower. That seems to be Miasma, or Miasma as he pronounces it.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Darkstar's woe.
That's what we're here
reach
for.
the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Oh, and he wants to destroy it. Okay. He may end up in one of my black soul gems. Been a while since I've done this quest, so I'm not sure, but that seems to be the way these priests go. Are these orcs asleep? They are. Kill him in his sleep. Oh, Erendor knows some fire magic. That's nice. I'll try not to do too much looting.
The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
I knew it. You're a liar.
And what would you have me say? Sorry for following the misguided teachings of a mad divine? Sorry for stealing memories from children? Do you realize when the orcs attacked, I was only concerned with myself? I fled. Left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
All right. You sound convincing.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Well, I just want to try something first, actually, because that does seem to be powered by a soul gem. If I can knock it off... Oh, no, that reflected it. Okay. Come on then, Erendor. Are you coming this way? You are.
It's just up here. Be careful. Certainly find more. The awakening within.
Let's go. Me first. Thank you very much. Although he probably is invulnerable at the moment, he'll be essential. I think the Vermina devotees actually have more HP than the orcs. Maybe they would have been okay. Anyone else? Anyone else waking up and wanted to... Oh, there, I saw someone.
What was that?
That was the sound of the... Almost one-shotted him. Did one-shot him. Yeah, the orcs don't have as much HP. Okay, well... Just a little bit of looting. Not much. I can't... Where were you? You weren't much help. Ooh, a chest. Oops. Hardly worth the lockpick. Now, where were we?
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information on
My elemental's making it a bit hard to hear him. 16 Accords of Madness. I will peruse that later. And what's this? Someone's biography. Don't really like biographies myself. So, what are you looking for, Erendor?
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. Barring any more interruptions, we're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Straw. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Okay.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Oh, around the balcony. There's a nice hint. What was that? Fey Foken 2. I'll be reading that one later as well.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
He's my father? Twist. It's going to make it a lot harder to kill him. They just look like normal burned books. I think I'll just check the covers rather than putting my cursor on each one. Crosshairs. What's that? The Firmament. I will read that also. Oh, is that an arrow leading me to it? It is. Well, that's made the search much easier. They're alchemists. That does explain the miasma. What's this? Varieties of Daedric. Bedtime reading for the discerning warrior.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Straw, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
How convenient. Do you know where we can find the torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Let's go.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample. Torpor left undamaged.
I'm sure we will. That was quick. Oops. And now we have a very noisy Atronak in the room again. Do I have the banished Daedra spell? That's the question. Or do I even want to? No, he's there for a reason. Where exactly did... Oh, there he is. Aha, and here we are, the alchemy lab. Oh. Ah, can't see it. I think that did it. war. Ooh, potions. A giant's toe. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Got the Vermina's Torpor and some very valuable Canis
Now
fruit.
that they've been dealt with, we need to find the Torpor. Well done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for.
What, potion?
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here? Now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
I thought he had no personal experience.
We still have much to do.
I think he's a liar. I think he's talking shit. He also claimed to be my father, which I simply don't believe. Oh, there's alchemical ingredients all over the place in here. That is something I'm very interested in. Okay. A Daedra heart. Oh, yes. And another one. Giant's toe. Any alchemist might want to do this quest simply because of the kid. The loot on the way. Well, we'll leave that there. Think I am expected to drink the potion first of all. Lots of potions.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready. Sorry, I should do it in his voice. I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Which way?
Agreed. To the death.
I don't think it's
Then
going
let it
to be
be
that
done.
way. I think I should
Farewell.
follow these round. Am I going to be attacked? Can I defend myself? Is it just a quick pull of a lever or what? Oh, no. This way. We'll ignore that fight. Pretty sure it's up some stairs. So it appeared to me. Why always with the fighting? Why can't people just get along? I could have sworn it would be there. On we go. Ooh. Okay. Well, how that helps me open a gate in the present remains to be seen. Oh. I almost took that. No, it won't let me target it. Am I myself? Am I still the priest? No, I'm myself again. Okay, speak to Erendor. Oops.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like
It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Okay.
We must get to the skull and destroy it.
And I literally just came this way, so I hopefully will know where to go. Oh, someone's waking me up. Let's kill him. Back to sleep. Thank you. What about you? Oh no, he's already dead. Anyone else not dead? You. That's with me, mate. I'll knock your block off. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. And where are we going? More miasma. Don't know why I hadn't fallen asleep. Probably had a big sleep last night. The Orcish invader then killed the other guy. Ouch. I will take those. Play fancy dress with them later. These guys are all dead, it seems. Well, they all had bees on them. Best not dwell on that. You hate to see it. But actually, I love to see it. Any more? Oh, we're here. Are these the guys I saw in my vision? Hi guys, remember me?
Thought you're alive.
They don't seem to want to talk. Am I locked into a cutscene? Oh, please don't be bugged.
No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda,
I knew that was
priest of
him.
Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies.
I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara.
Then you leave me no choice. For Lady Mara.
Sorry guys. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Oh, don't run away. No, don't heal. Oh, the cheek. The utter cheek. It's as if they don't want to die. I will take the mace. But only because I want to sell it. And yes, thank you. Right then. Oops.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Mara doesn't seem the tormenting type. We had no choice.
Yes, you're right. If they needed to die so that Dawnstar could live, then it was worth the price. It's time. The skull must be destroyed.
If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara.
First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
At this point we have a choice. If we would like Erendor as a follower, we let him complete the quest, the ritual. If, however, we want the Skull of Corruption, we have to interrupt him. And I can only think of one way to do that.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
She is lying. He won't turn on me. However,
I knew it!
never really like to kill a priest, especially the priest of a good Daedra. 8 torches? How come he's got 8 torches on him? That is ridiculous. No one needs 8 torches. How many hands has he got? Okay, there we go. We have the Skull of Corruption. Let's have a quick look at it. Damage 2, weight 10. Doesn't seem very damaging, but it's ranged, 20 points of damage. It affects multiple enemies, multiple targets at once. It will also affect your followers if they're in the way. And if you power it with dreams, it will do 50 damage, which is really quite good. I think we'll give that a try. So here I am at the College of Winterhold. And I've come to the Hall of Attainment in order to charge the staff. There are a couple of good places to charge that. This being, I think, the best, but also guard houses and possibly Jarl's palaces also work. Hopefully this will not count as an attack and I won't be aggroed by everyone here. Brilliant. Stole his dreams and replaced them with horrible nightmares. Oh yes, there we go. Is there anyone upstairs? Oh, I woke someone up. These people are meeting in a clandestine fashion, probably having an affair. And there's no one else. We got 15 dreams, that's fine.
Huh?
Okay, here we are at, I believe, the Rift Watchtower to try out the Skull of Corruption. And already I can see there's a wolf there, but I'm looking for bigger fish. Let's see who's in the watchtower. That looks like a bandit. Hey dude.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Aha, there we go. Oh, that was good. I've got both of them. It's kind of like a force push as well. You have to hold it and charge it.
It'll be so much easier
Oops.
to drop.
This guy is tough. Would you like to die for me, please? You're not going to follow me? Not going to come down the stairs? No?
I'll show you a real fight.
This is the toughest orc I've ever fought. Must have like 500 health. And there we have it. The orc is dead. Well, that was certainly a lot of fun. The staff I kind of demonstrated affecting multiple opponents. I could probably find a better example if I spent all day on it, but really, I think that's sufficient for our purposes. I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope it helps, and thank you very much for watching.